Alright guys, before we get into this video, I would just like to say that this is going to be a long video. It's going to be covering pretty much the whole Myteam mode. This isn't going to be a rant or anything like that like my last video. This is going to be more of a constructive criticism type of video. It's going to be kind of like a wish list type video. And really the whole video is going to be me just throwing out suggestions for pretty much every single aspect of the Myteam mode. And really just trying to throw ideas at 2K to help them improve the mode for next year and the years to come. So please understand that all of the ideas and all of the criticism I'm giving in this video is just to try and help 2K get this Myteam mode going in the right direction, because right now it has a lot of potential, but it's not exactly where it needs to be at. And with that being said, enough talking about the video, let's get into the video. Let me know your guys' thoughts when you get done with the video down below, and 2K, if you're watching this, I hope you take it seriously. Peace. Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Breeze coming to show you with a new NBA 2K16 video. Today guys, we're going to be talking about NBA 2K16's Myteam mode and what they can do to improve it. This is going to be pretty much a full breakdown over the whole mode except for packs. So we're not going to be going into packs in this video guys. I'm going to be talking about packs in my next video because I have a lot to say about packs. But this video is basically going to be going over three things. It's going to be going over challenges, collections, and rewards, and pretty much just the whole mode revolves around those three things: collections, challenges, and rewards. Now all three of these things really sum up into one word. It's that word that everyone uses when they talk about Myteam mode nowadays, and it's content. A lot of people want more content. They say there's not enough content. Well, I'm here to tell you that what they say, it is true. There is not enough content in this game. And really, it all starts with the challenges. There's simply not enough challenges, and we're going to be getting into that right here. So as you can see, 2K did not really change much this year with their challenges, and that was a huge letdown to a lot of people because 2K actually took some steps in the right direction this year. They just didn't add quite enough to really execute the big changes they made within the mode. What I mean by that is, as you can see with these challenges, they only have levels 1 through 5, just like last year. And the problem with this is every single challenge within these levels has a different restriction. And that is what kills the challenges, because when you force people to have different restrictions, and like vastly different restrictions in every single challenge, you're forcing them to spend that MT to go out and meet the requirements for these challenges. And then even though they improve the rewards, because you're actually getting way better rewards for these challenges this year compared to last year, but the problem is you're spending a lot of your MT from the rewards from these games on actually trying to meet the requirements for the challenge to get that reward for the next game. So you're really not maximizing your profits off these challenges because you're having to switch up your team requirements every single game. And then you have random challenges like this that almost don't even make it worth it. Like playing 5 games for 3,500 MT when you have to have a team overall rating of 90 or less. Like, that's weird, man. Like, so you can't have a beast team, but you got to play 5 straight games for a 3,500 MT reward. But then the challenge before that, it was just 1 game for 3,000 MT. And that's what doesn't make sense. You know, why are you forcing us to play 5 games with that lineup restriction for a little more MT, 500 MT more than the challenge before and after that actually gives you more MT, or just a little bit less, but it was only for 1 game? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and it doesn't even make sense to really process in your head. You know, if you're playing 5 games, the reward for that challenge should be more than the challenge before that, which was only for 1 game. Plus, they're also forcing you to switch your lineup in every single challenge, so you're not even getting the most out of your reward. So if you get like a 3,500 MT reward, if the next challenge is forcing you to be above a certain overall or below a certain overall, or have like, you know, only like 4 gold players, or have like 6 Golden State Warriors players, or only have like 2 golds and 2 Timberwolves players, that's forcing you to constantly go buy new players, adjust your lineup, and spend MT, and that takes away from your MT reward. So therefore, the rewards really aren't that great anyways, which is why, in my opinion, to fix this, all they really have to do, if they really want to fix it, is to start taking notes from Madden Ultimate Team. Madden Ultimate Team will have you play like at least a minimum of, say, 10 games in a row with like the same lineup restriction. So that way after every single game, you're not adjusting your lineup, getting a brand new team after every single game. You're not being forced to spend coins after every single game. Yeah, the only coins you might have to spend is on contracts, but that's about it. And that's obviously something that you also have to worry about in 2K. So you also have to worry about your contracts in 2K plus getting a new team after every single game. Now, if they copy the Madden Ultimate Team formula with their challenges, it'll actually allow them to put way more challenges in the game because you'll actually be forced to play a lot more games to work towards one reward, and they can make the rewards a lot better. So if you're forcing people to play like 10 games, maybe each game you give them a little more MT per game, and then in the final game, say like the championship for whatever challenge it may be, so say it's like a 10-game challenge, like every game, okay, first game you get like 800 MT, the next game 900 MT, the next game 1000, the next game 1200, 1500. When you get to the final game, the 10th game, maybe you get like 2000, 2500 MT, and then maybe like a collection piece, such as like a badge, because you know how in Madden, in Madden Ultimate Team, they got bronze, silver, gold, and elite badges, and even legend badges, and you can use those badges towards collections, and in these collections they have very high value items such as elite players, legend players, and a lot of these players through their collections end up going for a ton on the auction house because a lot of people don't end up actually doing these collections because they have so many different requirements that you have to meet to unlock that certain type of player. All they would have to do is implement a deep system like that, and then bam, you have a very content-rich mode that a lot of people would be willing to grind and play, and it would also give everyone a fair playing field. You would actually have a system where you would have high-value cards up on the auction block for people to buy, just as you have right now, but you would also give people the opportunity to earn these cards and work for these cards, because as of right now, we don't have an opportunity to actually really work for these cards. I mean, it's very, very hard to work for a Throwback Thursday Mellow, or like any of these rare cards that are in the game, like a Amethyst Dwight Howard. These cards are very hard to get, and all they would have to do is put these cards that they know are high value that a lot of people would want into some type of collection as a reward, and then have a system that allows people to actually have to grind and work for these cards within that collection, and then just like that, you're giving people a way and an opportunity to unlock these cards that they didn't have before. So if they implemented some type of badge system, had different rewards pieces that people could use to work towards these collection rewards, and then you're able to get these pieces not only through packs, but through challenges as well, and made these challenges a requirement to play to unlock these types of reward pieces to work towards these collection rewards, such as these high value cards, maybe even diamond players they could put as collection rewards, then just like that, you have a very content rich mode. Now that pretty much wraps it up for challenges. I hope then 2K17 puts in more challenges that give you a reason to play other than just for MT, and they give you a reason to play for actual rewards, such as, collection pieces to unlock high-value cards. Now, as you guys can see right here with the Domination mode, the Domination mode's not bad. They definitely stepped it up this year with Domination. I feel like the addition of Historic Domination was key, and it was a good addition to the game. However, other than just giving you a player at the end of the road, they need to give you a high value collection key of some sort, maybe like a key to, help you unlock a certain type of collection reward, or maybe a high value badge that you could use in a certain type of collection towards a high value reward, or just something that you can use into some type of collection towards, a high value card. So maybe, if you complete the regular Domination and Historic Domination, you can use those rewards towards, a high value diamond player. And of course, you need other requirements too. Maybe you could take stuff from the challenges or from team collections. They could actually give you real rewards from team collections and these challenges, and you could use those pieces towards some type of high value diamond player or something of that sort. Because as you guys can see right here, these team collections, It's horrible. I mean, I don't know how you take a step back like this. Why would someone actually complete one of these team collections for the so-called reward of a team basketball? What? I mean, this wasn't going to be a rant video. This was going to be, a video revolving around constructive criticism, but I could rant all day about these team collections because there is so much content that could have been packed into these team collections, in the historic collections, into the regular team collections, and they just did not execute whatsoever. They didn't even try. I mean, really, with the historic collections, you're going to give packs. I mean, your packs are already horrible as it is. I'm already going to put out a whole video revolving around packs because, I mean, why would you actually force someone to complete a whole historic team collection for a couple VIP packs where you're not even guaranteed some type of gold player or even an amethyst? I think it's just sad. I mean, you're requiring people to spend hundreds of thousands of MT for a couple of packs. That is sad, and it's honestly just disgusting. I mean, that's just like one of the worst parts of the whole mode right there is their team collection rewards. It's just bad. It's not good. It's horrible. And the fact that they don't have collection rewards for the new types of players that come out or for like Throwback Thursday cards or whatever, that just makes it even more sad. And I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but hopefully they can take something from this video and improve on it in next year and actually give real rewards that are worth working for and have card items in the game such as badges or keys as required cards to have and unlocked and put in these collections to unlock these high valued cards, such as, maybe a Diamond Jordan, as you see right there. Other than just collecting, 2,700 cards in the game, I feel like you should actually have to, work for that card, actually, be required to get, certain types of badges that are high value. Maybe you'd have to complete, the regular domination and historic domination, complete like a historic Bulls collection. And once you get all these requirements plus a certain type of card count, then maybe you're allowed to unlock that Diamond Jordan. But I think just, getting 2,700 cards, that's just kind of a cheap and easy way for them to, keep that Jordan behind a lock. And, that's just corny to me. I feel like you should actually have to, get different types of high value cards that will help you unlock that Diamond Jordan. But other than that, I mean, I feel like the collector levels definitely took a step in the right direction this year. I really like the rewards. And I feel like if there was actual, collections to complete other than, just getting cards to unlock, these high MT amounts or unlock these cards, the game would be that much more content packed. Now, let's get into the next mode really quickly that I wanted to go over and criticize, which is Road to the Playoffs. Now, Road to the Playoffs took a step back this year because they really had a chance to, change the mode and actually make it really worth playing, but instead they stuck with the same formula they've had the past couple years. I don't get it. Why are you having packs as rewards for completing these seeds, packs that are completely worthless that don't guarantee you anything, and then the players towards the end, they're not that great. But regardless, there's just no replay value in this Road to Playoffs mode, which is sad. I feel like that they don't execute it properly. And I feel like at the starting seeds, putting you out on that low difficulty and forcing you to play through those seeds with such a bad team, it doesn't require skill because you're already on a low difficulty as it is. The difficulty all the way through, since it's online, should be on a competitive difficulty and slider set such as Superstar Simulation or Hall of Fame Simulation, and you should have to work your way through the ranks on that difficulty. And especially if you're going to limit us on what type of lineups we can have. Now, I don't feel like there should be many lineup restrictions whatsoever, and I feel like they definitely need to have some other type of online multiplayer mode where you're using your full team, such as a head-to-head seasons instead of just a Road to Playoffs. A mode that actually gives you real rewards and gives you maybe a playoffs with a championship with high MT rewards as you get higher up in the seeds. But with that being said, let's get into the Gauntlet Mode now because I have some things to say about the Gauntlet Mode. And we're going to be getting into that now. So, as you can see, the Gauntlet Mode, I feel like that this was a great addition to the game. And this was honestly the best and most creative idea they came up with, but it still wasn't executed properly. And there was some vital mistakes that they made with this mode that I just don't understand. Like the total wins progression. How are you giving rewards and showing rewards on this board right here of 100 MT per every like 10, 5, whatever, however many wins? So as you can see, like between 30 and 40 wins, you get like 200 MT rewards. 5 more wins, you get 150 MT reward. Like that's just barely anything, man. Like that's just sad. You know, put an extra 0 on those. Make those at least 1,000 to 1,500. Hell, even make it 5,000 MT, because that's just not enough. And as you can see right here, you could just cancel your series. Now, there's a huge problem with being able to cancel your series, which I'm going to get into in a second. But as you can see right here, you get these Amethyst Boards. You get all these different types of boards, which I think is cool. And yes, I know you get these MT reward boards, which I feel like are pointless, because those kind of just are a waste of a board. A lot of these MT boards, you're just going to want to get past ASAP, because nobody really cares about being on an MT board when they want to get to these Amethyst boards. Now, the fact that they only give you 2 Amethyst boards is very sad, and I feel like they should put more boards in the game ASAP, because, I mean, why the hell is there only 2 Amethyst boards? You work so hard to get to this point, 150 wins. Once you get past these Amethyst boards, then what? I mean, they should at least have you start all over again, to say the least, but there should be more Amethyst boards, and you should have more opportunities to get more Amethyst players through the Gauntlet mode. Now, I understand they don't want to just hand you out Amethyst players, but they basically are, by letting you go through the whole mode by canceling your series and then just drawing a new team just like that. I mean, you can literally just get win after win after win by just redrawing your trial cards over and over again. It's really sad, and as you can see right there, I mean, I got a Bob Pettit and a Darren Williams on top of my LeBron James. After that game, if I don't like the team I get, I can just reset it, and I can start a whole new series until I get a team or a team of 3 that I want. Now, that's pretty much it on the Gauntlet mode. Just add more ways to get better cards, you know, more boards, and you should be good, and don't allow people to cancel their series, and the mode will be good. Now here's a quick sneak peek into the next video on Myteam, which is going to be about packs. As you can see right here, the other day they put out dynamic ratings box, and it clearly said in the description each 5 item pack includes a special player card whose attributes will update throughout the 2016 NBA season. Now, if I'm reading that correctly, that's guaranteeing me a dynamic ratings player card in every single pack. Now, a lot of people are going to rip open those packs expecting to get a dynamic ratings card in every single pack, but as you can see, just hours later, they changed the description to where it says it includes a single player card with the highest chance of getting a dynamic ratings player card. Now, that's basically scamming, and, you know, obviously, it's a typo. Obviously, you know, the packs to begin with weren't giving you a guaranteed card, but you cannot have typos like that. And even if it wasn't a typo, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're gonna guarantee something at first and then take it back, you know, that's just kind of sad. You know, what's the harm in guaranteeing a dynamic ratings card in every single dynamic ratings pack? It's not like you're guaranteeing a gold or an amethyst. You're just guaranteeing a dynamic ratings card. So that's kind of sad to me. I don't really understand the point behind that. Why even call it a dynamic ratings box if you're just guaranteeing a higher chance, when we all know that for 2K packs, a higher chance really doesn't mean much. But with that being said, this video is getting pretty long, guys, so we are going to have a video on packs coming up very soon. I'm going to be going over packs and how they can improve them. But with that being said, hopefully 2K, if you're watching this video, you take what I said seriously and what the community is saying seriously about Myteam. You know, just add more content into the game, more challenges, and have challenge rewards that actually mean something, and cut it with the lineup restrictions after every single game. Have like a season, or have a challenge of like 10 games, you know, 10 games at a time per challenge with a good reward worth working for, where every single game has the same lineup requirement, and then at the end, not only do you get some type of MT reward, but you get some type of reward that you can use towards a collection reward. So, with that being said, guys, the Spinboard Breeze, I'm signing out. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.